Hello, my name's Steve Young. I'm the inventor of the Ride Power cell phone charger for motorcycles, jet skis, snowmobiles, and ATVs. All right, the first thing that we're going to talk about is this particular charger or adapter that they have here. It's a SAE connection, just like the Ride Power, but it goes to a USB port. So we're not connecting to our phone yet. You need to go out and purchase a cell phone cord to plug in. Once you plug that in, then you're free to plug it in to your cell phone. The other one, this one here is 9 volt to 16 volt. Again, SAE connector and a USB port. So you're going to plug it in. Now you plug into your phone. This one here is a little bit bigger and bulkier. Now, the Ride Power. The Ride Power cell phone charger. All the electronics are right here. This converts 12 volts, 24 volts, all the way up to 48 volts, and it'll actually take a surge of 96 volts and reduce it down to 5 volts or 1 amp. That's what's required to charge your cell phone. Here we have the Lightning for the iPhone or micro USB. The electronics package that is in here actually talks to your cell phone, so if you're using an iPhone, you don't have to shut it down for it to charge. iPhones recognize this charger. Motorola's, Androids, they all recognize this charger, so it's going to safely charge your cell phone. Let's talk about installation of the Ride Power cell phone charger on your motorcycle or your machine. First thing, follow your owner's manual and their recommendation for care, maintenance, and access to your battery. The Ride Power, what does it come with? First, it comes with a wiring harness, an inline 7.5 amp automotive fuse. If you don't have this on your machine, Ride Power has no problem. We supply them. If you do have a wiring harness, please ensure that it has that fuse. That is to save your machine, to save your charger and your phone. We have built all of this in to make sure that your phone and your machine stay safe. So let's actually get down to installation. First, we're going to remove the seat to access the battery. We have the ground and we have the positive. Okay. First thing we're going to do here is remove the ground or access the ground, connect our ground. Now we're going to come over to the positive and do the same thing on the positive. Once that is complete, what we will do is put our SAE connector in an accessible location, yet kind of hidden. So in this case here, we're simply going to run it down to the side, right here, and we're just going to let a little bit hang out. We'll take the rest and make sure that it is secure in the battery compartment. So now we have our wiring harness connected. Next thing, we're going to hook up the Ride Power cell phone charger. We'll hook it in. Now, if you're going to run an iPhone, there you go. You're going to run one with the micro USB or the USB-C. We have that also, that's also available. With the charger as it sits right now, it's drawing 0.001 milliamps, which means it's going to take 12 plus years for you not using your machine and not starting it for this charger to drain the battery. So all the other electronics are going to drain your battery well before the Ride Power. So we have it hooked up. Where are you going to put your cell phone? One, you can put it in your pocket, plug it in, put it in your pocket, go down the road. If you have a saddlebag, throw all this into your saddlebag. On my bike, what I have done is I have routed the charger, the Ride Power charger, up underneath the tank, and I come up here to the handlebars. I have a cell phone mount, and that is your choice of what cell phone mount you're going to use. And I ensured that I could move my handlebars from side to side completely. And I have zip tied everything so that everything stays nice and tight and snug. Now, if you decide to go this way and you want to permanently mount the Ride Power cell phone charger onto your bike or your machine, remember that it is water resistant, probably the most water resistant out on the market. Folks, I hate to tell you, there's no such thing as waterproof. Cell phone, with the Ride Power, your cell phone is your weakest link, because we have built in, if it gets wet, or remember, we originally designed this for jet skis, if it gets wet on your bike, it's going to shut itself down. So there you go. Ride Power is going to protect your machine and protect your cell phone. Let's talk about maintenance. With your machine, you have to do maintenance, and this is part of the care of, or corrosion control for Ride Power. Let's go to the wiring harness. The wiring harness here, you can leave connected. It's not going to affect anything. If you have a battery tender, hook up your battery tender if you're not going to ride your bike in the winter because there's 4 feet of snow out there, or it's summertime and you're storing your snowmobile. You can hook up the battery tender to the wiring harness and it'll keep your battery maintained. But let's talk about corrosion control here real quick. What we use here is dielectric grease. We just take a little bit, put it on a Q-tip, put just a little bit in there, on there. We do the same thing to the Ride Power. Both ends. Remember to get up underneath and get the micro USB. And it's not going to look like there's anything on there or a lot on there. And again, with dielectric grease, you don't need a lot on there, just a little bit. The dielectric grease is not included with the Ride Power charger kits. Ride Power comes standard with the micro USB. Included in that package is a micro USB to Lightning. That's for your iPhones. And sold separately, we have the micro USB to USB-C. Again, that is sold separately. As you can see, Ride Power is not your everyday cell phone charger. It's rugged, dependable, durable, water resistant. If you have any questions, visit our website at www.ridepower.net. Thank you and ride safe.